Welcome to Eagle Vision for Tuesday, May 6, 2025. I'm Deanna, and today's top story highlights our softball program as we gear up for tryouts next year. Coach Pounders has been named the new softball coach here at Horn Lake. We'll be interviewing him on tomorrow's show, but we wanted to check in today about the softball tryouts tomorrow on the field.
All right, we will be having softball tryouts on Wednesday. I think that is May 7th at 3:30 down at the softball field. You need to bring an updated physical, mask and glove if you got it, and then wear softball attire like softball pants, softball socks if you got it. But come on out, we'll have a tryout and we'll pick a great team from the group of girls that show up.
Tryouts will be tomorrow afternoon at 3:30 on the softball field. You'll need a copy of your physical. We still have testing going on. Today will be biology and tomorrow will be Algebra 1. We also have makeup tests happening throughout the week. Students should bring their charged, school-issued device with them on testing day. Their school laptop is the only electronic device allowed in the room. All others will be collected until testing is complete. All students will report directly to their testing location on assigned testing days after getting breakfast in the cafeteria.
3, 2, 1, talk to me.
Okay.
Hey you guys, it's Topic Tuesday. My name is Princess.
My name is Olivia.
Lewis.
And this is Lewis. We got Lewis on the show today, you guys, because he acts like he don't want to be part of it. But the topic is Shadur. Shadur Sanders, Deion Sanders' son, and it's about the NFL draft. This was devastating because, first of all, I didn't like the prank call. That was, even though he didn't show that it broke him, but I know deep down it kind of hurt it because y'all playing in my face, y'all playing with who I am as a person, and y'all playing with my career at the same time. Whatever my dad did had nothing to do, whatever his dad did had nothing to do with him. So, yeah. What did you guys say?
We had a big old conversation, though, about the draft a few weeks ago, right back when the draft was actually going on. And before, was it after round one, I think, when we were talking about it? And I had predicted that he would not go until round 3.
That was a
Y'all
lot.
thought he was going to go to round 2.
I thought it was going to be round 1.
But they skipped it. And it kept skipping. And it went to round 5 or 6.
It was number 5.
After round 4, I was like, ooh,
I don't think
this is not looking good.
Yeah, I didn't think that whole day I was watching the draft, and I didn't think he was going to get picked at all. Because I was like, I promise y'all, I was going from Twitter to TikTok to like Instagram and stuff like that. And they were saying a whole bunch of stuff. And then they were trying to make they were trying to say a lot of things like it's his dad, then it's the way he acts or the way he come off as a person. They didn't like how he was so cocky, which he's not cocky. He's very humble. I feel like they didn't like how confident he was. And
You know him personally?
I'm just saying, you can tell a lot about a person.
You can't tell a lot about celebrities.
I mean, he a celebrity, but let's be for real though. He did nothing. They wouldn't let anybody in the interview. These people can be drunk driving anything. And guess what? They will hide there, put this to the side, and they still make it to the NFL.
Okay.
And they stay in the NFL. Come on now.
Okay.
Come on now. And then y'all.
Stop it now. Here
y'all.
is the truth.
What's the truth?
Nobody can really predict what these crazy NFL teams are going to do. You certainly can't predict what they are going to value. He's obviously got amazing skills on the field, but they look at so many different stupid things that we would consider stupid.
Yeah.
Like, oh, this guy is a few inches taller than this guy, or his weight, or whatever. Because we talked about that, and we said
his height.
We said he's not as tall as NFL teams want their quarterbacks to be today. And 30 years ago, that didn't matter. But today, for whatever reason, and we don't know why, it does. So that was one factor. The other factor we talked about was the fact that a lot of these teams probably don't want Dion coming up in their locker rooms telling them how they should be running their teams.
But I feel like Dion was gonna do that. He was gonna be talking to Shador, but I feel like Shador is he is older enough to know to listen to his dad and to listen to his NFL coach. Another thing was, this is what I seen yesterday or the day before yesterday, and it was saying something about how some of the NFL teams, I guess GMs, got together and they was like they didn't want most of the teams to pick Shador, so they was passing up on him. That's what I read on the thing, but I don't know if it's true.
Stop! I was about to say,
might not
where
be
did you read that?
I read it. I promise you, it popped up on Instagram and Twitter.
Yeah, that might not have been
Right,
true.
because I wrote that on Instagram and then you read it and believed it.
I didn't believe it. I'm saying, but it's suggestions. And then let's talk about that. No, I don't care about nothing else. That prank call, that's beyond me. Come on now.
I think that some of these GMs looked at some of the past things Shador had done and they said, if it's between him and some other amazing quarterback, maybe we'll just go with the other guy and not worry about all of the excess baggage that's going to come along. I will give you a very I will give you a very good example. I love all of the documentaries that have been made about Dion, and the Prime documentaries that are on Amazon are extremely entertaining and very fun to watch. But if you watched last season, or 2 seasons ago, when they first got to Colorado, Shador did not show up to practice the first couple of days because he went to where? Paris for Fashion Week. NFL GMs look at that and say, are you kidding me?
You missing practice for a fashion week?
As amazing as Fashion Week is, as a big of a deal as Shador is,
Right.
the fact that he missed practice, the first one, to go to Fashion Week means he valued what over what?
He valued fashion
over football.
Now, was that actually the case? We don't know the nuance of all of that. I'm sure his dad said, look, son, for our brand and for everything that's going on right now, I need you to go, like Fashion Week is a good deal. Let's go ahead and make that happen. We'll worry about practice, like that's not going to be that big of a deal. Internally, and even to some of the other football players on the Colorado team, they probably said that's an awesome opportunity. If we got to go to Fashion Week, we would do that as well. Mm-hmm. But to the NFL GMs,
they worried about money.
We don't want him valuing anything
other than
over this team.
Yeah.
And if we decide that he's going to be the second string quarterback or the third string quarterback, we don't want him running his mouth about what he thinks he should be doing or what Dion thinks he should be doing. We don't want ESPN talking about Shador is actually better than so-and-so. Why is he not first string?
But they gonna do that anyway, though.
Right.
They just wanted to avoid it, I think, at all costs. So they're like, if it's between him and this other guy and they're both really good on the field, we're just going to go with the other guy.
Now, one of them QBs just went in. Now, I know you seen
now, you talking about the little, I don't even know his name, but it was some little white boy threw a pass during the drafts. Boy, I tell you, how in the world you got a player, so the dude running a route, he right here, why in the world the ball all the way over here?
No, for real, though.
So I picked him over Shador?
Right. I would have dealt with whatever they said Shador had going on. I would have dealt with it other than picking somebody I know is not going to get me where I want to be. If you want like they say, all the NFL wants to do is win. That's all they want to do. Somebody want to get that trophy. They wanted to win the Super Bowl.
It's all a money thing.
Exactly, it's all about money. So you picking a QB over Shador, especially a QB that can't even
throw a simple pass.
Right.
It's crazy.
And it's wide open. Nobody is defending nothing. You telling me you gonna pick that over Shador? Exactly. Come on now.
If you come out of the combine and you are in the draft and they pay millions of dollars for you, you are a good quarterback.
No,
not what he did. Not what he did.
He didn't show nothing. I feel like they just picked him. Because even the man got on Twitter and he apologized to Shador. He didn't even have to do that. But he knew.
He only did that because
they told him he had to get behind the scenes. He was told he was given a chewing.
But I feel like that's dumb though. Even if I don't
The prank call, nobody's defending him.
Not the prank call. No. That's not what I'm talking about. I'm talking about the QB. The QB that they picked. One of the QBs they picked over Shador. He was the one that apologized and saying that, you know, Shador should have been picked and he's a good QB or whatever, a good player, this and that. But I feel like that was behind the scenes too, though.
Okay, let's move on from what has happened and let's talk about what should happen. The way to get back at all of this negativity for him is to outperform everybody else. And we have seen multiple quarterbacks in the past.
Yeah.
Zaire's off camera. We've seen multiple quarterbacks in the past, like Tom Brady, who were not picked up front, who were picked way late in the draft, and they've turned around and become the biggest players in the league.
True.
If he works.
Hold on. Y'all cannot compare them to the Manning's family either. Like, they steady trying to compare them. Like, y'all can't do that. They was trying to, what his name?
Again, I've already said, we're done with the past.
I'm not.
We're saying what he should do in the future. If he outperforms and works really hard and he becomes the best quarterback in the league, then he has proven all the naysayers wrong. Yes, he might have lost a few $1 million up front.
No worry.
But in a few years,
He gonna
gain way more.
He's going to be a free agent, and if he is the best quarterback in the league, will sign a lucrative contract for $1 gajillion.
My boy gonna turn up. And I
for
can't
sure.
wait. I can't wait till football season.
Shador Sanders.
I can't wait.
Watch, please do good.
I'm
Please do
sure Shador
Make
is
them
watching
ranks.
this.
I'm not gonna. I'm not.
good. Man, I'll gladly send this score to make you watch it. Please.
I'm not gonna care though.
Do good,
Like,
man.
I ain't gonna care. Everything going on. I'm really praying that he do good.
Man.
I'm really praying.
Prove
I
everybody
mean, yes,
wrong.
I believe in
We
him,
have
but
seen-
it's a lot though. That's
We
a lot
have
of pressure.
seen some amazing college quarterbacks completely flame out once they get into the NFL.
That's what I'm saying. Like I just need him.
2 words, Johnny Manziel. Everybody thought he was going to be the it boy. And he didn't last a season.
Nope. That's why I'm kind of scared. You know, I got hope. You know.
I don't want to ruin it, but
Yeah.
but Manziel,
Over there at Jackson State, he was good over there at Colorado. He should be straight.
I hope he'll mess it up.
Manziel was the same thing. He was big in the media and he liked all the glitz and glamour and he was all online. And he didn't value the actual field playing time as much as he did the limelight. And
But I feel like-
I see that in Shador. I'm like, ooh, you.
It's giving John Marino football. Like,
Basically.
Okay, yeah, I can see that. I just need him to not make how I feel about this bad. Okay, 'Cause I
Shador,
feel like,
we know you're watching. Princess is worried that you're going to embarrass her.
yeah, do not embarrass.
He not gonna embarrass us.
If you
That man
embarrass
straight.
me, I got something for you. I'm coming to you and your dad. Don't embarrass me.
All
He
right.
good. He'll be straight.
Yeah, but that's it for Topic Tuesday. See you guys.
See y'all at the next one.
Talk to me.
Okay.
This week's feature vocabulary words are impervious, incendiary, and incompetent. Impervious, unable to be affected by. Incendiary, tending to stir up conflict, designed to cause fires. Incompetent, not having or showing the necessary skills to do something successfully.
If you are invited to attend Senior Awards Night, May 13th, please arrive by 5:30 p.m. and find your assigned seat. We will begin promptly at 6. Seniors, it's time to turn in your devices and textbooks. You can turn in your laptops and any other school property to the library anytime this week. You'll also need to check on any fines you owe and pay those as well. Miss Steven can check your account and make sure you're good to go. Any outstanding fines can lead to your cap and gown being held. That's it for today's episode. Here at Horn Lake, we are better students, always growing and expecting more. Stay tuned for your lunch menus and athletic schedules. We'll see you here tomorrow. Have a fantastic day.
There's something